Hey guys, Shafiq here, also known as Solo Artist. And today I'm bringing you part 1 of my solo strategy guide for Moon. Now I recorded this video before I went to Lebanon, and I just came back from vacation a few hours ago, and I'm jet lagged, and I decided that I'd just get this video out here and on YouTube because I know that Moon just came out for PS3 and there's going to be a bunch of new players on Moon, and they're all going to be wondering how to get to high levels quickly and how to do well on solo. So I decided to get this video out right now as quick as possible. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that Jug spawns next to the teleporter as soon as you start, because it'll make the whole map a whole lot easier if you have Jug when you teleport for the first time. So what you want to do is once you made sure that Jug's up there, is basically just run around in circles. Just run around in circles, gather the zombies up, keep your distance, and just shoot enough zombies and toss enough grenades till you get enough points. Now thankfully it's really easy to get the points required for Jug, because all it takes is really just like one well-placed grenade and a few knives, a few hits with a gun, and you'll have enough. And you can take out crawlers for easy points, and once you have enough points, just grab the Jug like I did right here, and then one thing I find is you can run circles on the teleporter, and that'll actually make it harder on the zombies to hit you. So I know a bunch of people who, like, as they're drinking the Jug, they get like triple hit and they go down and they start raging. And I don't blame them. But if you run in circles as you teleport, you should increase your chances of survival, which is what this video is all about. So once you teleport and you're in the main level, the zombies start to spawn, and you gotta watch out for that guy. What you want to do is you want to leave him alive. Some people try to kill him right away, but what I find, the longer you let him live, the easier he will be to deal with later on. Because once you're at level 33 and you've kept him alive the whole game, it'll really just take like 3 or 4 ray gun hits and he'll go down, whereas if you keep killing him every round, he'll get stronger and stronger and stronger. So these zombie astronauts, they keep their health. And the problem is when you toss a Gersh device and they glitch when they turn into the Michael Jackson zombie astronaut, and they start basically sprinting after you. They run 4 times as fast when they're like sucked into a Gersh device. If you've kept them alive the whole game, it'll be really easy to deal with them, whereas if you've been killing them every round, you're gonna have a problem. When me and my friend got to level 51 the other time, it was level 51 and the zombie astronaut spawned and he glitched on a Gersh device, and we literally wasted all our ammo just on that one zombie astronaut, and by the time we killed him, we had very little ammo left to deal with the rest of the zombies. You also want to make sure not to throw any grenades in this spawn room, because the thing is, once you throw a grenade and it breaks the windows, as you can see there's windows all around the spawn, once you break those windows, there will be no gravity in those, and there'll be no gravity and no air in that room. So you can break the windows in the spawn room, you can break the windows in the lab room, and I think that's it. As far as yeah, you can only break those 2 windows, and it becomes a lot harder to stop the excavators later on if there's no gravity and there's no air, because as you all know, once you use Hacker to stop an excavator, you lose your space helmet and you can't breathe in the middle of the air. So what I'm doing right now is just fast forwarding through this boring part. Basically, I'm just knifing the zombies and trying to get enough points to open up the door. It's kind of close. So basically, I want to open up the door to power room, and once you're in power room, this is where it gets a little interesting. Since you have Jug, it'll be easier, but if you don't have Jug, knifing in this room will be a little hard because there's no gravity, and the zombies spawn from everywhere. Basically, they spawn from the ground, they spawn from the ceiling, so you've got to keep your eye open. Now you want to try and stay in the power room for as long as you can, but it's going to get tedious because, you know, the zombies get harder and harder to kill, and they're just swarming you all over the place. So basically, just stay in here for as long as you can, but once it becomes too hard, then you should try and leave a crawler. Basically, you want to, I got lucky here, I got an insta-kill, so I was able to handle a lot of them at the same time, but you want to try and leave a crawler so then you can open up the door to the labs and then look for Hacker. And once you have Hacker in your hand and you have a crawler, you can go and basically hack the doors to Biodome and upper labs for 200 a pop. So right now I left the crawler and I opened up the first door, and then I'm looking for a hacker. They're going to be on one of those ledges. As you can see, it's right there. You can pick it up. Lost my helmet. And you just go to the door and you hold X or square down and it'll hack. It'll cost 200 points and it'll take a while, so you have to have it like a slow crawler, or if you're playing in a team, just have like, you know, one person distract the crawler while the designated hacker just hacks the doors. And this is a good way to, you know, hold on to your points, at the same time get doors open. I'm only going to be able to hack this first door because the crawler actually comes up behind me and grabs my ankle. It's like, oh, stop hacking, you hacksaws. And he grabs my ankle, throws me down. You can hear him right behind me, and I'm like, ah, get away from me. Anyway, so right now I'm making up my mind. I'm like, should I hack the other door or not? And then I decide, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna go down. I've gone down so many times, just hacking a door, and then I'm like, I can do it, and the crawler just rapes me. Right now I'm trying to lead the crawler away, but I'm like, yeah, forget it. I'll just go the next round, and it's okay to open up the doors using your own points. It's really no big deal. It's just I'm trying to save up to get the Bowie knife, which is a pretty big piece of the strategy in the early rounds. And right now you can hear the excavator going off at the worst place, which is Biodome. At all costs, you want to keep the Biodome compressed. You do not want the excavator to dig up the Biodome. Now I'm gonna make a separate video where I show you how to deal with excavators in high rounds. Since this is only level 5, it's really not that hard. I decided to open up the Biodome because I wanted to grab a decent weapon. My M1 wasn't gonna cut it if I wanted to run all the way back to spawn. So I'm gonna hit the box right now and just grab the first weapon I get, and then I'll fight my way over to spawn so I can stop the excavator. So I got the G11, which is pretty good. Level 5, you know, it's alright. It's pretty decent. So the thing is, when you try to stop an excavator, you want to try and gather the zombies up and kill as few as possible. Because the thing is, the more you kill, the more they'll spawn in front of you. But like I said, I'll show you guys a video later on of how I dealt with it, and a pretty solid strategy. It's kind of risky strategy. It's kind of nerve-wracking because basically it's going to involve you running trains inside the spawn room, which is, as you saw, it's pretty tight, and you can't use your ray gun in there or anything. So anyway, that's a later video. Keep your eyes open for that. A lot of people have a lot of questions about that, how to deal with excavators. I think it's a #1 problem with solo zombies. But anyway, so right now I'm just gonna run past this dude and run past all the zombies that are gonna pop up ahead of me. You wanna run quick because you can't breathe. That's Takio saying right here. He's like, oh, Takio can hold his breath indefinitely. Ah. Anyway, so run through tunnel 6 because there's air in it and it's a shorter way. I got an itch on my leg. Oh, so itchy. Mosquito bites. Anyway, and once you hack an excavator, you get an additional 1,000 points. So this actually helped me out a lot. So then I could grab the Bowie knife. Luckily, it doesn't take that long to hack an excavator. And usually, what I do is once I hack the excavator, I wait and spawn for all the zombies to come up at me. You know. And actually, I found I just failed right there. I found an interesting glitch, I guess you want to call it. If you dolphin dive against that airlock that's on the ground, that trapdoor, the zombies will actually drop down and they won't jump back up. So it'll be like they just drop down and they'll start walking around. Maybe I'll try and grab a video of it later on. But right now all the zombies are still pretty slow. Like I said, level 5, really easy to stop the excavators. The problem is once you get to like level 28 and the zombies are like mobbing you and the woman's like, oh, I'm about to dig up your Biodome, and yeah, that's when the good times happen. That's when the magic happens. That's when the boys become men. Anyway, so I'm just laying into these zombies. Basically, you will really want to have enough points for the Bowie knife. That's the next step here. After using up my G11 ammo, I'm going to go and grab the Bowie knife. All the while dodging this astronaut zombie. To get away from the astronaut zombie's grasp, actually, once he grabs you, you just want to hold back and keep hitting A or X. Just keep hitting it, keep mashing that button, keep smacking that button, and he'll let go. And he only takes your perk away once he headbutts you. So if he grabs you, you still haven't lost your perk. If you can get away from him, then that's great. You'll still have your perk. So right now I'm going for the Bowie knife. Some people think that only if there's no power on, you can grab it, but as you can see right here, you just need to keep trying, just aim up, sprint and jump and hold X basically. And I'm going to use this break in the fighting to hack this door, basically just to have the teleporter ready. Now it's obviously not going this fast, I just sped it up because we'd be sitting here for a while if you're just going to wait for the hacker to be done. But once you get the hacker done, once you have all your doors hacked, you should be in a pretty good spot to for continuing the next few rounds. So I'm also going to speed up the next few rounds. You know, all I did was basically grab the Spectre and just knife. Just constantly knife. If you have a weak weapon, lay a few bullets into their legs or something, then just keep knifing them. If you get a double points, it's really good, really gets your points up really quick. As you can see, my points are just soaring up right now. Basically, it really helps because you want to have as many points as possible in the beginning, because the more points you have in the beginning, the sooner you'll get the weapons you'll need, and once you get the weapons you need, the faster you'll go. And I just grabbed Speed Cola. What am I saying? What am I saying? I just grabbed Flopper. I just grabbed that Flopper. Yeah, so once I had my third perk right there, and I continue to knife. This is going by really quickly. It seems like a really bloody action movie of sorts, like 300. Anyway, so once you have enough points, you grab your fourth perk. The fourth perk will be Mule Kick, the new perk. Absolutely love it, unless you have 3 guns, which comes really helpful in the high rounds, because once you run out of ammo in one gun, you just pull out that third gun and you're ready to go, assuming the second gun is out of ammo. So yeah, basically we're off to a good start here. We have 4 perks, level 9, got the Bowie knife, just keep knifing. And yeah, in the next video I'll show you what weapons you'll need and the strategy that you will use in order to get to high rounds. So yeah, just keep knifing, don't worry. And basically what I'm trying to do here is get the 5,000 points I need to pack punch my M1. As you can see, I've held on to my M1 throughout this whole gameplay. And once I have 5,000 points, I'll go down and pack punch it, but I'll show you guys that in the next video. So yeah, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and to watch the next video if you like it. If you don't like this video, let me know why. Give me some helpful comments and suggestions. I'm still new to this whole commentating business. And yeah, like, anything would be helpful, as long as it's constructive and not like, oh my god, you're so fucking gay, Syndicate's so much better than you. So, yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, people. I'll see you soon.